Hello children. In the last video we had discussed only one theorem, that was theorem that was not theorem, that was property P3. Fine, that property we have done. Okay, so now we have to learn some other properties. Fine, here is a property P0. So here in this property, if there is a function fx and it limits a to b is you have to take, then you can change the variable. Okay, so here the variable is x, here the variable is t. Fine, so this is your first property. Fine, and p1 property is what? If there is a limit from a to b and your function is fx, so you can change the limit also. So you can write limit b to a, or and the value of this function will be negative. Fine, so in particular cases, if the limit is a to a, that is function fx, then the answer of this function will be 0. Okay, in some particular cases this will become 0. Is it clear? So here what we are doing, we are just changing the limits and the value of the function will be negative. Got it? And this is property P2. If there is a limit from a to b of function, there is a function fx, so you can split the limit from a to c of same function plus c to b. Got it? Suppose there is a limit of 2 to 5, so you can break it 2 to 4 and then 4 to 5, or you can break it 2 to 3 and then 3 to 5. Got it? Similarly, this property we have done, and this is the P2, P4, this is the same property, okay, as P3. So here you can write you will add the limits and then minus x you will write, and it is from 0 to a. This is given to us. Okay, we if you are taking it is same property actually. So at a place of a you have to put 0, and at a place of b you have to write a, and you will get the same answer. Fine. And next is a property P5. In property P5, what you have to do, this is a limit from 0 to 2a of function fx. So you can write this like 0 to a of function fx plus again 0 to a. Fine, and this limit you will add and subtract minus x. You can write like this. If this is given to you, you can write in this form. Got it, children? Now here is our next property. Just wait, let me adjust the, just wait. See, here is a property P6. If there is a limit from 0 to 2a of function fx is given to you, in this what you have to do, you can write the limit 0 to a and write 2 before this limit and then function fx. If this condition is satisfying, okay, if you will put 2a minus x at a place of x and it is again coming fx after putting this value, then you can do this one. And if you will write 0, the answer of this function would be 0 if this is equals to minus of fx. Got it? So just remember this limit. Okay, now here is a property P7, last property. If there is a limit from minus a to a of function fx, this is given to you, and if your function, this function is your even function, then you can write 0 to a twice of fx, this one. So first of all, you must know what are the even function. Suppose here fx is given to you x square plus 1. If you will place at a place of x, we are replacing x by minus x, so you will write minus x whole square plus 1, that is equal to x square plus 1. Okay, so here the answer is coming same. So this is called even function. Fine. Suppose here fx is given to you, which is 3x, and if you put minus x, replacing x by minus x, so you will get minus 3x. So here the answer is coming negative. So it is an odd function. This is odd function and this is even function. Okay, if the function is even, then add up. If you are getting this, so you can write like this. If your function is odd, okay, then the value of this will be 0. Got it? So these properties you have to learn. Fine, these are the very important property. So just note it down, all these property. So let's start our exercise. Now children, question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. So all these questions are based on the property P3. Okay, so I think we have done this. So here I'm going to solve question number 5. Okay, so here I'm solving question number 5. So question number 5, I is given to you, which is equals to minus 5 to 5, and function x plus 2 within mod, this is given to us. Okay, if the question is given within the mod, see, x plus 2 is given within the mod. So what you have to do, you have to solve this mod x plus 2, that is equals to 0. You have to put here, so where x would be minus 2. Fine. So what you have to do, you have to take limit minus 5 to minus 2. Okay. So in this range, this function would be negative. So it would be x plus 2 minus x plus 2. Okay. Plus minus 2 to, we are taking minus 5. Sorry, 5. Okay. What we are doing here, your x is coming minus 2. So we are splitting the limit minus 5 to 5 is given to you. And here what we have to do, we are breaking the limits. Okay. So minus 5 से minus 2 आप first limit लोगे, then minus 2 to 5 आप second limit लोगे, and within this range your x plus 2 will be positive. So that's why I'm writing x plus 2, and here I'm writing minus x plus 2, because within this range this would be negative. So simplify it. Integration would be x square upon 2 plus 2x. Okay, and put this limit minus 5 to minus 2 plus, similarly integrate this one, and this will be negative also, because when you will insert this negative inside it, you will get minus 2x. And similarly here you have to do x square upon 2 plus 2x, this limit minus 2 to 5. Got it? So now just we have to put the values. So here minus 2 square over 2 minus 2 into minus 2. Okay, this one minus, put this value, minus 5 square over 2 minus 2 into minus 5 over 1. This is coming. Okay, first you will put minus 2 in this. So here is the answer, and when you put minus 5 here, so here is the answer. Now solve this also. Plus this would be 5 square over 2 plus 2 into 5 minus take square bracket in all. If you put minus 2 to minus 2 square over 2 plus 2 into minus 2 within this bracket. Okay, equals to, here when you will solve that, you will get 4 over 2. So that is, you will get 2, so minus 2. So minus 2 you have to write plus 4 minus, this would be 25 by 2 plus 10. Okay, plus this would be 25 by 2 plus 10 minus, here it would be minus 2 square, that over 2, you will get 2 minus 4. So just simplify this. So when you simplify it, you will get minus 2 plus 4. So you will get 2 here, 2 minus. When you will solve this will be 20 plus 25 over 2. You will get 45 by 2. Okay. Plus similarly, when you will solve this, you will get 45 by 2 plus 45 by 2. Minus, here you will get minus 2, so this will be plus 2. So this and this will cancel out and you will get 4 only. Okay, so this is the answer of question number 5. This is how you can solve this question. Please check the calculation. Okay, if there is any error in this calculation, so you can check it out. Okay, so note it down, children. Now, see children, in question number 6, the same concept you have to use as you जैसा कि हमने क्वेश्चन 5 में करा है, the same concept you have to use in question number 6. Question number 7 was totally based on the property P3. Fine. And question number 8 I am solving. This is the important question. Question number 8. So here your I is given, which is equals to 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan x into dx. This is given to us. Okay, the same property P3 you have to use here. So when you will use, you will write 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan. At a place of x you have to add the limit, then minus x, so you will get minus pi by 4 minus x. Property P3 you have to apply here. Okay, so this is an important question, that's why I'm solving into dx. Okay, now this is 0 to pi by 4, 1 will remain same, and here you have to apply the formula of log. Here you have to write log, then 1 plus. So here you have to apply the formula of tan x minus y. So formula is tan a minus tan b over 1 plus tan a tan b. Okay, into dx. That is equals to 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus this bracket you have to use here, 1 plus, this is what, 1, this would be 1 minus tan x, because tan pi by 4 is 1, and here it would be 1 plus tan x, because 1 will remain the same, plus sign, and this is 1, so 1 into tan x, that will remain tan x. Okay, into dx. Apply this. Actually there is no need to write this sign, so if you don't want to write, don't write. Okay, नहीं लिखना चाहते मत लिखो, but this bracket is important. Now you have to take LCM again. This is 0 to pi by 4 log 1 plus tan x plus 1 minus tan x over 1 plus tan x. This tan x and tan x will cancel out. Okay, so you will get, it is 0 to pi by 4 log 2 over 1 plus tan x into dx. Okay, now this would be 0 to pi by 4. Here I can write this like log 2 minus log 1 plus tan x. Okay, so you can write this one, and I am just writing the integration sign with each term also. This will be dx 0 to pi by 4 into dx. So as you can see here, this is what? This is your I. This is also I, which is, this is given to us, na? This is I. So this is also same. So ये same होगा. So at a place of this, you can write I. And this would be 0 to pi by 4. This log 2 is a constant. So here I am integrating it also. So this log 2 is a constant. Integration of dx would be x pi by 4, 0. Okay. After this step, here I am solving it. This I plus I, when this I will come on this side, this would be 2i. So 2i is equals to 2i equals to, this is log 2. This is log 2. Log 2. And this x, put the value pi by 4 minus x. So I am just writing pi by 4. Okay. In the next step, this 2 will come in here. Okay. The answer would be pi by 8. So here I am writing log 2 pi by 8. So here is your I. So this is your final answer of this question. So note it down. Okay. Now see children. So here I am solving the question number 10. Okay. This is also important question of this exercise. So in this question, what you have to do? Just you have to split this. At a place of sin 2x, you have to write the formula of sin 2x. Okay. So this is 0 to pi by 2 log sin x minus log. I'm breaking this. This is 2 sin x cos x into dx. So that is equals to 0 to pi by 2. You have to take 2 log sin x, fine, minus. So all these things are coming in multiplication. So there is a log outside of this, fine. So you can write log 2. Actually there must be a positive sign, but here this is a negative sign outside of this. So आपने क्या करना है? You have to change the sign. सबका साइन चेंज कर देना. This would be log sin x. वैसे यहाँ पे प्लस का आएगा बिकॉज ये मल्टीप्लाई हो रहे हैं, बट मैं साथ साथ ब्रैकेट भी ओपन कर रहा हूँ बिकॉज नेगेटिव बाहर है, तो दिस वुड बी पॉजिटिव. फाइन. नेगेटिव लॉग cos x. Got it? After this is 0 to pi by 2 log sin x minus into dx we have to write also. So 2 log sin x minus this would be into dx minus 0 to pi by 2 log 2 into dx. I'm inserting the dx with each term and I'm showing the limits with each term also. Fine. Minus 0 to pi by 2 log sin x into dx. Similarly, minus 0 to pi by 2 here log cos x. So here at a place of cos x I am putting the limit. Only in this part I am putting the limit. So at a place of this I can write cos pi by 2 minus x into dx. Okay. So as you know that this and this both are the like terms, so you can write I is equal to this 2 log sin x, this is log sin x, so this will be log sin x only. Similarly, this would be minus log 2 and integration of dx will be x. So x पाई बाय 2 0. हमने क्या करा, मैंने इसका यहाँ पे इंटीग्रेशन निकाल दिया इस टर्म का, ठीक है. ये इससे माइनस हो गया था तो यह आ गया, लास्ट में ये बचा सिर्फ माइनस 0 to पाई बाय 2 log this cos 90 minus theta, that would be sin x into dx. So as you can see, this and this both are the like terms, so both will be cancelled out. So your I would be equals to log 2 and when you put the value pi by 2. So this is your I. This is the value of I. Okay children, so note it down. Now see children, this is a question number 11. So here the limit minus pi by 2 is given and this function is given to you. So if this limit is given to you, so you can check the property P7, even or odd functions. So you have to check this function fx. So here fx is given, your fx is sine square x. Okay, replace x with minus x. Okay, so we are replacing x by minus x. So here we are putting minus x. Similarly, here you have to put minus x. Okay, so here the answer will remain the same. Answer is again positive. So it is an odd function. This is it is an even function. Fine. If it is even, so integration will be 0 to pi by 2. Twice will come in front and then sine square x into dx. You have to write. Got it? Okay, so this is given to you. So if you want to use property P3 also, so you can use here 0 to pi by 2 and it is sine square x. Just wait, this is pi by 2, so I'm writing sine pi by 2 minus x, this whole square. So it will give you 2 integration 0 to pi by 2 and cos square x into dx. Okay, so this was your equation number 1 and I is equals to twice of integration 0 to pi by 2 cos square x into dx. So this is your equation number 2. Fine, just we are adding 1 and 2 here. Adding 1 and 2. What we are doing here, we are adding 1 and 2. So when you will add I plus I, that is equals to 2i equals to twice will come outside, it is 0 to pi by 2 sine square plus cos square. When you will add these two terms, okay, sine square plus cos square x will come. So sine square plus cos square is 1. So you will write dx only. Okay, 2 integration of dx will be x and here pi by 2 4 0. So when you will put, you will get 2 pi by 2. 2 and 2 will cancel out. Here pi will come only. So when your answer would be I is equals to pi by 2. Okay, because 2i equals to pi is coming, so you have to bring this 2 on the denominator of this. Okay children, so this is how you can solve your question number 11. Similarly, your question number 12. Children, let me open your NCERT, just wait. Yes, question number 12 is totally based on the property P3. Question number 13. In question number 13, this is the odd function, okay? So answer would be 0. Question 14, you have to solve. Question number 15, 6. So 16 I will solve. So 16 is a very, very important question. So note it down. 17, 18 and 19, 20. So all this question you have to solve at home. If there is any doubt, you can ask. Only question number 16 of this exercise I am solving now. So this is a lengthy question and a very important question also. So please concentrate. Okay. Now children, here I am solving the question number 14 of this exercise. This is the one of the most important question, very a little bit difficult as compared to other questions. So please concentrate. If you concentrate, you will understand the whole concept. Okay. So let's start. This I equals to 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x into dx. This is equation number 1. This is given to us. Okay. So here we are applying the property P3. We are adding the limits and subtracting minus x from this. So just at a place of x, you have to write cos pi minus x. Adding this limit 0 plus pi plus 0 minus x. So here it is. Okay. So now, as you know that cos pi minus x is minus cos x. So it would be minus cos x. And all the things will remain the same. This is equation number 2. So now we are adding equation number 1 and 2. So when you will add I plus I, you will get 2i. And here 0 to pi log 1 plus cos x and plus 0 to pi log 1 minus cos x you will get after adding. So as you know that if there is a log, both log and they are adding up, so you can multiply this 1 plus cos x and 1 minus cos x, so they are multiplying. Okay, so 1 plus cos x, 1 minus cos x will be 1 minus cos square x. So 1 minus cos square x is sin square x. So power will come in first. So power पहले आ जाएगी, 2 आ गए यहाँ पर. So 0 to pi log sin x you have to write. Okay. Now there is a property, you can just half the limit. So I am writing 0 to pi by 2 and I will multiply this by 2 because this 2 and 2 will cancel out and here I is equals to 2 will come. Okay, because we are just हम क्या कर रहे हैं, लिमिट्स को हाफ कर रहे हैं. Okay, so we are just halving the limit, that is 0 to pi by 4 and we are multiplying this by 2. So log sin x into dx. Okay, so this is equation number 3. Now again you have to apply the property P3 here. 2 will remain the same, 0 to pi by 4 log sin, adding this limit minus x, so you will write this pi minus x. So as you know that sin 90 minus theta is cos theta, so it will remain cos x into dx. So now what you have to do, we are adding just equation number 3 and equation number 4. Fine. So when you will add these two, let me adjust the next page. So here it is. So when you will add, okay, when you will add here, you will get 2i. So 2i is equals to 0 to pi by 2. Twice will come 0 to pi by 2 log sin x plus log cos x into dx. So they are multiplying. So you can write sin x cos x. So what I am doing here, I am just multiplying the 2 and dividing by 2. Okay, to make the formula of sin 2x. This 2 and here it is I. So this 2 and this 2 will cancel out and you will get I is equals to. Okay, so this is the formula of sin 2x and we can write log 2 minus sin because both are dividing. Okay, so this is your sin 2x. So sin 2x minus log 2 and same limit you have to write. Now, after this step, here I1, I'm assuming that this is your I1. Okay, so you will get I is equals to I1 minus this is log 2 and the integration of dx will be x, and when you will put this value, you will get pi by 2 only. So this is equation number 5. Okay, so here I am solving I1. So your I1 is 0 to pi by 4 log sin 2x into dx. This is your I1. So here 2x, I am assuming that 2x equals to t, differentiating both sides with respect to t, with respect to x, sorry. So you will get twice of dx, that is equal to dt, and the value of dx would be dt by 2. Okay, so now this would be log sin x because 2x is your t and your dx is dt by 2. Fine, so half I'm writing outside and then I'm writing dt, and you have to change the limit also. So when you will put x equals to 0, your t will be 0, and when you will put pi by 2 here, so you will get pi only. So your limit would be 0 to pi. Okay, after this step, this is your half 0 to pi log sin x. Here what I am doing, I am just changing the variable. This is sin x into dx. So this is your I1. Okay, now just you have to put the value of, this is what, actually this 0 to pi log sin x, this is your I. Fine, this is your I. So this is I by 2. So your I1 is I by 2. Put this value here. So here after putting this value, you will get I is equals to I by 2 minus log 2 pi by 2, like this. So this I by 2 come on this side. So I by 2, I minus I by 2, this would be I by 2 and minus log 2 pi by 2. So this, multiply this by 2 and you will get this answer. Okay, so this is your final answer of this question. Okay, so now your exercise is completed. So practice it. You all have to solve each and every question of this exercise. And question number, this one which we have done, question number 14, this is one of the most important question of this exercise. So practice it at least 2 or 3 times. Okay children, bye bye, take care.